Good morning, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? We're looking at another day in the markets. It is Thursday, May 16, 2019. Getting over the hump, heading to the weekend. Check it out. We had a pretty strong day in the market yesterday. SPY opened up, gap down in pre-market, and but quickly, found support, and I went red to green relatively quickly in the morning and traded up all day, closing a little over point and a half, 0.75, and pretty much took the whole market with it. I think I had 9 or 10 sectors traded green, a few closed red. Not sure which ones off the top of the head, but overall it was a solid day in the market. Bulls were obviously in control. Some short squeeze probably happened across the board if bears weren't dozing with their stops. But as always, there's always opportunities, up or down, regardless of the market side. Market, sentiment does help, definitely pushes stocks lower or higher, if it's in that particular direction. But nonetheless, there's always stealth mode, shares being dumped on the market from the big boys moving shares like they always do. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. We have a 5 going into our watch. We're starting with NEWR. NEWR, as you can see, had that gap down again yesterday. It's been trading down. Not really, but it's been kind of trading sideways for a little bit. That being said, it showed a little bit of action in the morning, trying to fill that gap up, but relatively just trade sideways throughout the whole day. Obviously closed down over 6 points, but it closed the day weak at the low of the day. So that's obviously day two candidate for us. On the big picture, we like it to the high 90s. 98, 99. So obviously a couple more points to downside if it continues to show some weakness. But we don't want it to settle down clearly in the morning. And if it does, then we will mitigate risk and open up a short position and ride the trend. If it just continues to trade sideways and fighting what it's going to be doing the rest of the day, if the sentiment is kind of where it was yesterday, then we'll sit on the sidelines and not waste time to get stepped out again. So we're going to keep a close eye on this thing and see how it performs, see how the market treats it after the dust settles in the morning. And if we like it, we'll mitigate our risk. If not, we will let it go. Next up, SPNY. SPNY is also, you can see, gap down, closed a little over 6 points. It's been in this downtrend for a few weeks, and clearly, crossing over is pretty strong. 200-day on the daily. Traded, relatively sideways after the gap, found a little bit of support in the high 117s. That being said, don't think it's done just yet. I think there's still a few more points to downside. We'd like to the 115 area. So, if it continues to show weakness and, it trades below VWAP and VWAP continues to stuff it out, we anticipated a fader with this thing. Not sure that it is ready just yet to start to fill. I think the sentiment is there. Obviously, banks, financial sector is getting dumped on, obviously with the trade wars as well. So if it continues to show this weakness, then we will mitigate our risk properly. If not, we'll definitely sit on the sidelines again. Deer, Deer, just show weakness. Again, yeah, it's obviously a strong company. I mean, this is, these guys, kind of set the stage, right? But at the end of the day, everybody's getting hit across the board. Market is fighting back. Tariff talks kind of subsiding a little bit. But that being said, I think it's drawn in the water right now. So we going to keep a close eye on this thing. Traded relatively strong in the morning. Still closed, down over 2 points, but it started to show weakness at the end of the day, closed to the low of the day. So obviously that's a day two for us by default. So we're gonna keep a close eye. I'd like to the 142 if it continues to trade below VWAP, and we'll mitigate a risk properly. Next up, 3Ms, MMM. So again, these guys, they have an investigation going on with shareholder bullshit. I'm not sure exactly the details, but it's been going on for a couple weeks. You can see obviously, it's been in a downtrend since it's been hit with this lawsuit, and other than that, there's still plenty of meat on the bone. We like to the 170 level. That being said, you know, it showed a little bit of, as you can see, a little bit of wild action yesterday in the market, but when it closes at the low of the day, like it did yesterday, it catches our eye, and that's why it's on our watch list. We're gonna see what it does. If it calms down and starts to trade a little calmer, a little tighter, then we'll mitigate risk. But until that happens, we're gonna sit and watch it and wait for price to come to us. Let's see what the market sentiment feels. There was a little bit of action last night after hours, and so we'll see what's going to happen after the bell settles and after dust settles, and gives us some opportunity to check out the trend and see where it's headed. Last up, we're looking at Roku here. Roku, you know, it's been on a solid run since the 9th. And you see what's going on. You know, it's been trading sideways since since the 8th, putting in quote unquote lower highs, lower lows. Not done, not ready yet. But if it continues to put in lower highs and lower lows, you know, you see our target 76.50. That's long term for us. You know, Roku's a strong company. You know, nice sales. They're definitely not going anywhere. But the retracement is in, right? And that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the retracement. So definitely not a weak company, but the retracement will be reached at some point. It's point when that's going to start breaking, and we're going to keep a close eye on this thing and to see if it starts to fade out. If it starts to fade out, then we may swing this thing for a couple of days and see if we're on track for our 76.50 target. All right, guys, that's it. We got 5 on watch, and like as always, guys, you know, you want to stick with your stops. Stay very, very diligent with your stops. Do not chase any price. Let price come to you. Let your setups crystal clear form. When they form, step in, mitigate your risk, set your stops, and be diligent with your stops. If you're wrong, get stopped out. You know the deal. You know how we do it. Get stopped out 2-3 times. Doesn't matter. Mitigate your risk, and when it's ready to go, enjoy the ride. Nice risk reward trades. That's how we do it, guys. All right, guys. If you want to know how we're doing, how we're picking a watch list, how we're trading these stocks, as always, we invite you to come check out the site at thestreettrading.com, and we will sort you out on the 90-day course. All right, guys. Have a great day in the market. We will check you later.